they will rewrite reality and twist reality and make it seem like you're crazy. This is where the gaslighting comes in. Make it seem like you're making things up. They will dismiss you because of their ego and their lack of feeling nurturing and secure enough to be able to admit their flaws and their wrongdoings and when something's up. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and today we're going to talk about how the mother wound creates manipulators. Before we get started, if you struggle with anxiety and you have exhausted all your options, or you're just getting started into the world of anxiety, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, and you really want to heal the root of your anxiety, go check out my book, Anxiety at the Root. We talk about neuroplasticity, retraining your brain, changing your thought patterns. It is all right here, linked down below. Go ahead and check it out. Let's get into today's video. So the mother and the father both have their roles in a child's life. The mother is there to be nurturing and to teach a child how to regulate their emotions and create emotional safety. And then a father is there to teach responsibility, discipline, and physical safety. When one of your parents, or even both of your parents, don't provide you with your needs, it creates a wound, which most often we hear it's called like the mommy issue or the daddy issue. So going into your mom and her role, she is in charge of your emotions and helping you regulate your emotions and attending to your needs emotionally. When you have a mother that does not attend to your emotional needs, and you can't outright like express yourself, or you can't go to them, or they are not nurturing, or they don't soothe you in any type of way, then you will figure other ways to meet your needs. Because a mother primarily has to do with emotions, if you have a mother that can't attend to those emotions, you then learn ways to manipulate to get your mom to attend to your needs in some sort of way. It's not the ideal way, but it's still attending to you in some sort of way. So manipulation is when a person tries to influence, control, or deceive another person, usually in sneaky, hidden ways. They're very indirect. So if a child has a mom that won't attend to their needs directly, then they're gonna try to figure out sneaky ways to get them to attend to their needs without having to deal with the consequences. So one may be is that one child will have a mom that won't pay any attention to them, like doesn't care about their baseball games or dance classes. They don't care about, the things that they try to show their mom, but the mom cares for the child when the child is like hurt or something. That teaches the child, okay, the only way I get a parent's validation is when I'm a victim. So that creates a chronic victim. So there's that, or they may have a mother that they say manipulates others, and then they copy that. They see the behavior their mother does and they say, oh, my mom got her way by doing this, so I'm going to exhibit that same behavior. So when a mother does not provide support, care, or nurturing to a child will look at the mom and see how can they manipulate the mom to get validation or care in some sort of way. And then that's how they learn how to manipulate others to get that same care or validation or love or support. See, manipulation at its core, it's not evil. It's really from feeling helpless and powerless, and it's really about control. As a child, you often feel powerless and you can only rely on your parent. So when you feel that powerlessness, you'll find any way to gain some sort of control and also to gain some sort of security from your parent. You need your parents to survive as a child, especially. So any type of thing that makes you feel like you're detached from the parent, or any type of way, like if your parent rejects you or abandons you or denies you, you will rid that need of yourself and find another way to attend to your need that your parent will actually attend to and doesn't reject you or abandon you on. So children that could not express their emotions freely will find a way to manipulate situations to feel stable. And then as they grow up, and if they don't learn these behaviors are unhealthy, then they will continue to do these things subconsciously. They don't even realize that they're wrong if they're not taught that they're wrong, or they're not shown that they're wrong. So now an adult, or even you'll see maybe a child that has to feel the need to become a manipulator in order to survive, some ways it will affect them is that, one, because they didn't have a secure environment to feel comfortable and confident in admitting their flaws or their mistakes, or admit when they're feeling down or low, they will be less likely to take accountability. They won't take accountability for when they are wrong, or if something negative is happening, or if they are feeling bad or low, and they are more likely to deny things. They're going to deny if they're feeling negative emotions. They're going to deny when they do things. They're going to deny hurting you. They're just going to constantly deny things and never really take accountability. You also may notice they will rewrite reality in order to cope. So when something's happening, maybe they get shamed, or maybe they do something wrong and someone holds them accountable, or maybe they're acting a type of way and they don't want to admit they're acting a type of way, they will rewrite reality and twist reality and make it seem like you're crazy. This is where the gaslighting comes in. Make it seem like you're making things up. They will dismiss you because of their ego and their lack of feeling nurturing and secure enough to be able to admit their flaws and their wrongdoings. And when something's up, it makes them feel very unsafe because they had that lack of security from their mother. Another thing is that you may notice they'll have control issues. So they may try to control things that are not in their control. They'll try to control you, control things in your life, the people you're talking to, control your dynamics. They'll control a lot of things because of their feelings of lack of control in childhood. They try to find ways to control others in order to feel safe. And this especially happens with a mother that was so unpredictable and was emotionally immature, or would punish them. They're constantly looking for ways to avoid something that feels like a punishment. Another thing is guilt and obligation. If they had a mom that constantly was guilt tripping and constantly made them to feel obligated to do things, they're also going to do this to other people. They'll have specific tactics like blackmailing, using things that they did for you against you, very tit for tat, tally things up. They're gonna appear nice and do nice things, but it comes with a price. Another thing is playing the victim, like we had talked about earlier. If they had to suppress their emotions, or if they saw their mother attend to them only when they were a victim, or they saw their mother was constantly a victim and she got her needs met, then they're going to be a professional victim. They may do it to get attention or validation. Something is always happening to them. Again, they don't know how to take that accountability. They don't feel secure enough to take accountability. They don't even know how to take accountability or realize that that's a thing. Just something is always happening to them. Someone's always wronging them. You're wrong. You did it. Someone who's a victim feels a lot more in power because they don't have to be the one that fixes things. They have to make it so that way everyone else has to fix it for them. Everyone's wronging them and doing things and is doing things to them. Last thing, like we talked about earlier, is gaslighting and denial. Someone that can't handle admitting their flaws or their wrongdoings or admitting negativity about themselves will gaslight, and it's a pure ego thing. The ego comes up and is like, it's not safe to admit when I'm doing something wrong because I was severely punished, or like my mom didn't teach me how to cope with these types of emotions. So they then will gaslight and rewrite history and say, this didn't happen, or you're making things up. I never said that. I never did that. And there's proof, like there's text messages, maybe you have it on video, maybe you remember it so vividly and other people remember it to back you up. They still will gaslight and deny and say, you're misremembering, or they will say like you're taking things out of context, or you made me do that, or you made me say that, and that's not what I really meant. And it is constantly the excuses and not being able to say flat out. It's them trying to make it appear that you're crazy and you're the one that's the problem, when in reality they've done things that they can't hold themselves accountable for. So if you're watching this video and you can relate to some of these things, just know you're not a bad person. Manipulation is not a death sentence, or being a manipulator rather is not a death sentence. Like you can 100% change if you so choose to. I talk constantly on this channel. I have my book where I talk about how your brain is malleable and you can change your neural pathways and you can change the way that your brain functions. You just have to see your wrongdoings and you have to relearn things and learn how to become more secure in yourself, and you have to learn how to take accountability, and you have to learn how to self-soothe and nurture those things that you didn't learn. If you have someone in your life that's like this and they don't care, cut them off. That's the best option you can do. Or just understand you're around a manipulator and learn how to be around a manipulator. So really the first step, if you're someone that struggles with this and you want to get better, self-awareness, learn what manipulation is, learn your triggers, journal, start to get comfortable with yourself and that there's bad things about yourself. Identify the ways that you do manipulate. Start when you do get triggered, start to learn how to deal with the triggers, and then learn how to cope with your triggers, which I have a video right here on coping with triggers, and learn to make mistakes and that it's okay and that you're not in an unsafe environment anymore. You're an adult and you can handle taking accountability and nothing bad is going to happen to you. You're not going to get punished from your mother. You really have to learn to self-parent and self-soothe and nurture yourself. And it's something that's going to be very foreign to you, but I have a meditation that can really help with learning how to self-soothe, deal with your emotions, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. All those things will help you heal from this wound. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone that you think may need it. And don't forget to check out my book. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys. The hair is just, I don't even know. What are you saying? What do you say? I don't know why I do that. What do I think? I'm Pretty Little Liars? What is it? There's a hair sticking out. It looks like I have an earmuff. I don't care about my hair today, to be honest. I'm just trying to get a job done, you know? Oh, today's the first day of spring. What am I, 5? What am I doing?